Wash your lashes, wash your lashes, wash your lashes. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Jodi Harrison, the CEO of Prolong Lash, and I'm sitting here with my usual partner in crime.
I'm Alicia, our head of marketing.
And today on this freezing cold Melbourne day, which is about -3 degrees or -2 degrees.
Yeah, Celsius, which for our Northern Hemisphere audience is about, I think, 26
Bloody
degrees
cold.
Fahrenheit.
Bloody cold.
Anyway, let's warm up.
Yes,
and
okay.
What are we going to talk about?
Today we're going to talk about the myth in can you wash your lashes within 24 hours, after 24 hours, straight away? When can you wash your lashes after having your lash extensions done?
Yeah, all right. Well, let's dive into it.
Okay.
So, once upon a time, all lash artists told their clients to wait 24 hours or 48 hours before washing their eyelash extensions. And even if you look on Google today, I don't know, have you had a Google around at the answer to this question?
Actually, do you know, when I first started the company, I really did have a Google around because that was a question that was brought up. I had my lash extensions done by you for the first time ever, and they were wonderful. And you gave me all the aftercare tips and advice, and then I went online to research if that's what everyone was saying. I wanted to know what competitions were saying, what other lash artists were saying, and lots of varied opinions. Lots of varied opinions. So yeah, we're going to tell you what we think, and the majority of the industry probably run with now.
Yeah, absolutely. So the general consensus nowadays is that you can wash them immediately after having lash extensions applied. So we'll go back to the reason why this used to be the case, and then maybe you have more of an understanding why that misinformation is out there. But once upon a time, lash adhesives were not the amazing lash adhesives they are today. Lash adhesives nowadays are considered waterproof, oil-proof, they're very hearty, they've got great glue technology. But once upon a time, lash glue was not great. It was stringy and rubbery. Most of them had latex in them. Some of them still do, and that serves a purpose too. There's nothing wrong with there being latex in it, but pretty much they all did, and they were quite stringy glues. They were really susceptible to oil. The oil made the glue soft and made the lashes fall off prematurely, and getting them wet could actually cause shock polymerization.
Shock polymerization. You even pulled a funny face when you said that. Shock polymerization.
I wanted to say it right.
What is shock polymerization?
So it is a chemical reaction that happened with the lash adhesive. So when moisture got into contact with the adhesive, it would cure really, really fast, and suddenly the glue then became brittle and also turned white. So often there was like a crusty white kind of a look in the lash line. So we don't really want that in the lashes. So we'd say keep them dry for 24 hours because we don't want them to fall off. We don't want them to have those white bits. But for those that don't know a little bit about lash adhesive and how it works is lash adhesive loves moisture. So the moisture molecules are attracted to the lash adhesive. So essentially, if you need your glue to cure faster, say you're doing a set of lashes and the glue is just not setting fast enough, you want more humidity in your room. Whereas if it's just drying so fast, it's drying before you're even putting the extension on the lash, which would mean that that's not going to bond properly and it'll fall out prematurely, then maybe your moisture is too high. So you probably need to get a dehumidifier and have a little bit of a less humid space.
How do you, that is so technical.
I know. It is actually more technical than people realize when it comes to glues and the science behind lash glues. So I guess the real lash adhesive nerds would have, you know, humidity monitors in their rooms. I did, just to see what it was like. Most glues have an ideal humidity level that would be written on their packaging, or you could find that out from the manufacturer. There'll be an ideal temperature and an ideal humidity level for their glue to perform at its best. So you can monitor all those things with a temperature gauge and a humidity gauge in your lash space. Or you could just move to UV glue.
The new technology that's coming out. No, I know myself when I leave a salon of any type, not just lash salon, I leave a salon, I like to wash the area that the people have worked on. So whether it's waxing or my nails or whatever, I like to wash away that feeling of being in the salon freshly because there's always residue or always something left that it's not natural to your body. So I'm assuming that's the same as lashes then. You just go home and wash your lashes. Can you use a cleanser?
Yeah, absolutely, you can. And I mean, I think the real die-hard lash artists that truly believe in washing lashes within 24 hours, there's also benefits to doing that apart from just feeling nice. Like that's the benefit to you as a client. But also there's an extra benefit that you probably didn't know about, which is that you're actually less likely to develop a reaction if you wash them straight away. Because when you're doing the lashes, you know, the fumes, chemicals from the glue can settle on the skin around the eyes. Leaving that on there for 24 hours, 48 hours can actually irritate the skin and cause contact dermatitis, things like that. So if you wash your lashes straight away, or your lash artist washes the skin around the eyes straight away after applying the lashes and using a cleanser, not just water, because a cleanser will actually cleanse away those impurities. Water doesn't necessarily have that power behind it to get them really clean. Using that actually can help to reduce the chance of a reaction. The skin feels fresh and nice, and you know your lashes have such a great clean base to start off.
Yeah. And please use the proper cleanser. Look, we're obviously going to say that Prolong Lash is a great aftercare product. It's been ophthalmologically tested. How did I go with that word?
You did it.
I did it. I did it first go. So just be careful what you put on your eyes. I know when you're washing your eyes, and people are quick then to blame it on the glue or the lash artist or the lash itself. Sometimes the aftercare product, if it's not the right one and not tested, that can give you just as much of a reaction as well. So please use the proper aftercare products and wash your lashes. And that's all. That's all I can say.
Absolutely. You nailed it. Wash your lashes, please.
Wash your lashes, please. So I suppose basically the myth of the old adhesives has changed. So you can now go and have your lashes done, go home, wash your lashes in a proper cleanser, and you'll be feeling great.
Yeah, you don't have to wait until after that 24-hour period. Just do it straight away as soon as you need to.
So does it matter what kind of glue your particular lash artist is using? So I'm assuming that we all tell people to go and wash their lashes, use aftercare products, but does it matter what your particular lash artist uses as to what you'll do when you get home?
Not necessarily. It doesn't really matter to you. I mean, if they're using a higher quality, high-end lash adhesive, that's great for you because it's more likely to have great retention and less likely to have reactions and things like that. But not as such, your aftercare remains the same. It really doesn't matter if you're using eyelash extensions with traditional lash adhesives, if you're using eyelash extensions applied with UV lash adhesive, or if you're wearing DIY lashes with semi-permanent lash adhesive that are just designed to last, 3 to 5 days. You still need to wash your lashes. So for the client at home, it's really about lash hygiene, which equals lash health and eye health. So even if you're not wearing lashes, you should wash your eye area and your lashes.
Because they are the filter to your soul.
Absolutely. Yes. I don't know if that is the saying, but I will go with it. And they will catch things. You're right. They are filters. That is their job. Their job is to stop things from going in your eye. So even if you're wearing natural lashes and you just wear mascara on them or even nothing on them, they still catch oils, dead skin cells, sleep, dirt, all those things out in the environment. And that builds up in the lash line. Then lash mites live in your lash line. Yeah. Lash mites live in everybody's lashes. And they're sort of there as like a helping friend to clean up. Just imagining in Africa where the hippos have their mouth open and all the little birds go inside and clean out their teeth.
Yeah, great.
Like that.
Listen,
but it's like the lash mites are just there to sort of clean up the dead skin cells and bits around. But what happens when you don't wash your lashes, no matter whether you're wearing any extensions or nothing, is that the lash mites have so much food and matter to feed on. They go, we need to make some friends, right? I need some help cleaning this mess up. So then they find a neighbor. Yeah. They have a little something on your eye. or a lash mite mating on your eye.
Oh, no.
Have some babies. They're all fed. And then also they actually, this is really weird. I might have to fact check this one, but this is what I've heard.
Fact check. Here we go.
I don't know. Carol might have to fact check this whilst we're talking, so we can tell you the honest truth. I heard that lash mites don't have a way of excreting, doing poo. Like they don't have, they don't have a rear exit.
So like they just
They explode.
like
I
flies.
think they just eat until they explode, and then they just explode a dead lash mite carcass on your eye.
Oh, no.
And
wow.
and they just all just build up and die all over your eyes. I mean, we're talking at a microscopic level, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
We're getting the
it's
nod.
true. Okay, we're getting the
getting the
nod.
nod.
I am right.
It's
They
fact.
don't have buttholes.
They don't have buttholes. Fact. There we go. So, apart from that lovely explanation of filth around
Does
your
that make you
eyelashes,
wash your eyes?
Oh, it
Even
does.
right this
it
second.
does. Isn't there also the fact that when you wash your eyes, it helps actually retain the longevity of your lashes?
It does.
So there's two reasons:
Yeah, absolutely.
health and extend what you've spent your money on.
Yeah, and the reason that it extends the life of the extensions is because they're not naturally clumping together, being bonded together by those dirts, lash mite carcasses, and natural oils and things like that, pulling on each other, growing at different rates. It just allows the lashes to remain separate and grow and shed at their own individual natural rate, which is safe for your lash health, and the eyelashes are not going to just be falling out willy-nilly, pulling on each other and looking like a clumpy hot mess.
So many reasons to wash your lashes, but none more than the little mites exploding over here for me. Oh, that's been the reason.
That'll get you washed.
I'm going to wash my lashes now. I'm going to wash my lashes more than I clean my teeth from now on. Oh, well, on that note, I think we might leave it here today before Alicia gets off on another fact-finding mission. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you've liked this, hit the bell, ring the bell, whatever it is you do on our YouTube channel.
Press the little bell
Press
button.
the little bell button. Say,
Subscribe.
subscribe to
Please
us.
subscribe.
And thanks so much for listening to us.
Yeah, and if you want to jump on our socials, we've got our Facebook page, Instagram, our TikTok, where we talk about lots of silly things. And of course, we have our Aussie Lash Wives podcast.
Yay!
Where we talk to lots of wonderful guests, very interesting people from the lash industry and the business world and beyond, probably.
Beyond.
So yeah, jump on to that podcast anywhere that you listen to your podcasts. And thank you for joining us today.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.